There are five phrases that when I hear them in my coaching clients, I know there's going to be room for improvement, to put it nicely. My name's Steven. I'm a former market maker and arbitrage expert. I'm going to go through those five phrases and then tell you one of my go-to setups that I use to eliminate the effects of those phrases. One of the first ones that I hear all the time is it's gotta. It's gotta hold this level. It's gotta bounce. It's gotta move higher. If you're saying in your head, it's gotta, when you're trading, you're putting your own expectation onto the market and your hopes and your fears of what's going to happen. And you're not trading a rules based setup. The second one that I hear all the time, it can't. The market can't move higher from here. There's no way the futures move higher from this level. It can't go any lower than this. If you're trading rules-based setups, using the phrase, it can't, usually is going to blow up your risk management system. If you're denying what the market can do, you're not going to keep stops and you're going to lose money. The next phrase I hear all the time is, I know. I know this bottom's going to hold. I know it's going to turn around. It's got to reverse here. What I tell my traders is that knowing is great for lawyers and doctors. We want them to know. But as a trader, you're not getting paid to know. You're trading a system that's built on probabilities. And some of the best intraday trading systems are clocking in at 70, maybe sometimes 80% win rates. And some really good systems have like a 50% win rate, but it's a great system. You don't know which of those trades you take is going to fall into the profitable camp and which are going to fall into the unprofitable camp. There's no way to know that. The next phrase I hear is this time. This time it's going to go up. This time the bottom is going to hold. This time it's definitely going to bounce. If you're treating a single trade as a this time, then you're not trading setups in a system. If you're trading setups, you have something that's rules based and you do the same thing time after time. There's no this time for a single trade. Finally, number 5, and this one has got to be one of my favorites. It's I feel like. My gut tells me. If you're trading a rules-based setup and your gut tells you that the bottom is going to hold or you feel like it can't go any higher, you're basically just trading on pure emotion, right? I feel like it's going up isn't a setup. You're basically just replacing your rules with your feelings. I know very few traders that make money that way. Let me show you one setup that I use over and over that I don't have to feel like it's going to work. I don't know if it's going to work every time. In fact, I know it's not going to work every time, but it has a high probability win rate, especially in a momentum market because it's a momentum trade. I don't have to worry about what it's going to do this time because there's going to be another time and another time after that. As my old mentor used to say, there's a bus behind that one. If you miss the trade, no worries. There's another one coming. I'm not trying to say what the market or a stock can or can't do with this trade. It can do whatever it wants because I know I have a rules-based trade in place. And finally, It doesn't gotta do anything. Again, rules based. The market's going to do what the market's going to do, or your stock's going to do what your stock's going to do. And I find, again, this is one of the better rules based setups that I trade. And I call it the power bar. It has very well defined rules for entry. First, I want to see a candle, and this is the candle that I'm going to be looking at first, that is larger than the candles around it. This is my power bar and my power bar setup. It's a very visual setup, and I get asked all the time, how big does the power bar have to be? It just needs to be a little bit bigger than the bars around it, right? This candle, it should be very clear, is larger than these candles. When I see the power bar, I want to know that it's originating, starting at or near, a little bit below, a little bit above, or right at my anchor line. And I explain why I call it the anchor line in other videos. A stock, especially on a 2-minute chart, which I'm using here, a stock, an ETF, the market is always going to return to that anchor line, which is the 20 simple moving average. You can see it's trading along the anchor line here. It moves away from the anchor line, comes back toward it, moves away, and comes back to the anchor line. I want this trade to begin near that anchor line. If it's a long trade, I want the power bar to be originating near an anchor line that is either flat or moving higher. Just like this, right? The anchor line is in an uptrend, so I want to trade long. I want to trade with the trend with this particular trade. Again, it's a momentum trade that's going with the momentum of the market, the stock, the ETF. So power bar larger than the ones around it, originating at or near my anchor line. The anchor line is moving in the direction that I want to take the trade. And now I want this bar to be clearing either support or resistance to the immediate left, which is basically right here. You can see this bar started to clear this resistance, but then it fell back. So now this is your resistance level coming out of this small base. This bar clears that resistance and moves higher through that resistance. The goal of the power bar trade is to catch buying or selling pressure at or near its origination, where it begins. That's why I want to clear support or resistance to the immediate left. Now that I have the bar in place, I want to buy at the top of the bar, and I want to set my stop at the bottom of the bar. Those are the rules of my power bar trade. If you want a cheat sheet that I put together on how to do this trade, simply comment power in the comments below, and I can get you that cheat sheet. It basically goes over exactly what I just talked about. The power bar is the trigger that gets me into the trade. Again, it's rules based. There's no gut feel. There's no I know. There's no it's gotta work this time. It's a straightforward, simple entry into the trade. And then once in the trade, there are a variety of ways to take profit. One of the simplest and most straightforward is to take the amount of risk you take in the trade, and that amount of risk is this, right? It's that is the amount of risk you're taking in the trade. So one of the simplest ways to then take profit in a trade that doesn't stop out is to just take that amount of risk, look at double the amount or 1R, and then take profit somewhere in 1.5 to 2 times the amount of risk. If you're doing that, you can be wrong over half the time and still make money with the power bar. So right around here, you're going to get 1 times your risk and profit. Right around this level, you'll get 1.5 times your risk, which is basically right about here. You'll get that in this candle, and then you're going to capture 2 times your risk and profit in this candle right here. I personally use an indicator that I had built to show power bars as they form. This long here tells me that there's a power bar for me if I'm busy, if I'm looking at another stock, if I'm teaching. This indicator fires off, tells me there's a power bar. This is 1 times my risk and profit in this candle. It's the X there where it says take profit. This is 1.5 times where it says take profit. And this is 2 times the risk where it says take profit here. So a straightforward, very simple way to take profit at either 1, 1.5, or 2 times your risk. The way I generally trade the power bar is if it gets to 1 times my risk here, then at a minimum, if I'm not taking profit, I'm still going to move my stop up to here, which is break even, right? At a minimum, and that gives me a free trade, right? Once I reach 1 times my risk and profit, I just move the stop up, and now I've got a free trade and can wait to see if it gets to 1.5 or 2 times my risk and profit. Again, this is on a 2-minute chart. This is SpaceX from a couple of days ago. You can see it was in an uptrend. This was a power bar, the same as I just described. This was a power bar, the same as I just described, with take profit levels here and here. This one with take profit levels here and here. And then the trade that I just showed you guys with entry here and take profit levels here. This is the kind of mechanical setup that I think you need to beat it's gotta, it can't, I know, this time, and I feel like. This is a type of system that overcomes what I think are errors in trading. I hope this video helped you with your trading. Again, if you want the power bar cheat sheet, comment power in the comments. I'll get you that via email. If you want access to my indicator, which again, I find helpful in telling me where the power bars are. Obviously, you don't have to have an indicator to see that's a power bar, but if you want that, it's linked to in the description below. If this video was helpful to you, please hit like and subscribe, and I'll keep making simple trading videos like this. Thanks.